Hi, good evening and welcome to yet another session of Mom Day with me, Monisha. And you must be surprised why I have chosen the topic womb. In fact, I was teaching my students about newborns and before they are born, and how the non-pregnant womb is just the size of one apple. It weighs about 60 grams and has just 1 teaspoon of fluid inside it, to that of a pregnant full-term womb of a mother at term, and that contains about 1 liter of amniotic fluid and it's about 1 kg in weight. So that got me discussing with my students as to what is the importance of womb and how us mortals, we all are like the inhabitants of the womb or our world, and we are all waiting to get delivered. So it's something about we consider death to be the end, when actually it could be the beginning of a new life altogether. And that is how it makes moms so much more greater, and the whole idea that we are could be the entire world within us. And it is not just about science which is saying so, the magic or the wonder of the womb, and how this is where the entire life, the magic of life begins. It's something, it's so magical. Even in Indian mythology, if we talk about Abhimanyu and many other sages, how they got their knowledge when they were inside their mother's womb. And that is how it's so important as to what and how a mother, the type of environment she gets. So that is why I feel a pregnant mother is the one who needs to be most pampered, and because she is the one who is going to take the baton of life forwards. So coming to that, we started thinking that inside the full term uterus or the womb, if there is 1 liter of amniotic fluid, but after that we do not normally have that much of fluid intake. Whether the weather is getting hotter, and I get so many complaints of newborns being constipated and not passing stools and other problems, or not passing urine. So what I need to stress at this point of time is that we need to see how much of fluids our children are taking and we as mothers are taking. And just as a rough approximate, I can tell you that a newborn, the children should normally have about 1.5 liters of fluid per day, and for us moms, we need at least 2.5 to 3 liters of fluid. And if you're going out and doing some strenuous activities or workouts, the fluid intake or the water intake needs to be higher. And as of today, the best fluid to take is still the pure and simple H2O. So we do have lots of drinks, and since I deal with lots of young adults, with adolescents, and I attended a party, and you know what I did? I was the can picker there, the can gatherer, and I did a lot of research which I want to share with you. I was just happy with my cup of coffee at the time, and 1 cup of coffee contains about 30 milligram of caffeine, and normally I take 1 teaspoon of sugar, or now with my weight thing I try to take it without sugar also. But what I collected from my cans was we have so many energy drinks, and I see most kiddos, they are taking energy drinks because they find it pretty cool, because most of the advertisements which are shown, they show the high intense energies by some professional, and they feel that that is what they would like to be associated with, and that is cool, when actually it's not so. The second reason and they feel it's the best thing to be hanging out with when they're going out on a date, or when they are staying up through the night for their board exams. So normally they do want some energy drink, and they pester their moms for energy drinks. So I had done my research earlier when my kids were going through that stage, and I discovered 1 can of Monster drink. If you're going for a 500 ml can, your kiddo is going for it, that is equal to 5 cups of coffee, and that has 11 teaspoons of sugar in it. And if they go for a smaller one, a 350 ml, that is still equivalent to 3 cups of coffee which your child is taking, and 8 teaspoons of sugar. So now if you take so much of coffee overnight, I think so it is very natural, and that is what we pediatricians see over long term when kids are taking. It is not just obesity because of the sugar, it's also a lot of irritability, anorexia, loss of concentration when actually they are taking it to increase their concentration, and even arrhythmias. There are lots of heart conduction defects which can happen because of these energy drinks. The same is the case with the smaller size can. If you take a Hello or a Red Bull, that is also equivalent to about 2.5 cups of coffee. Imagine your kiddo gulping 2.5 cups of coffee, and not just that, it is 6 teaspoons of sugar your child is taking. And what we feel the very innocent, there are certain other drinks, if your child sits with one, you want to give that other option. With this entire bottle your kiddo might drink, it's again equal to 3 cups of coffee and 18 teaspoons of sugar. 18, mind you, 18 teaspoons of sugar. I don't think so any mom would want to take it over 3 days or 6 days also. So that your kid is taking overnight with just one of this thing. And it's a similar scene with Coke. I was most surprised, what most surprised me was, there was this, one kiddo thought that they're taking a very healthy drink, that is a ginger ale. But frankly speaking, this ginger ale can does not contain anything near what it says and claims to be. So if my substitute for it, what my mom used to make, was my ginger ale, and it's made of plain ginger and lemon and some sugar which you can control, and just put it out in the sunlight and you get a very nice pink color. So it's yum, and I can vouch for that, and that's something my mom used to prepare, and I can't understand why we moms don't start preparing it for our kids and have it, lots of it ready, because ginger as such is not just an anti-inflammatory, which we have talked about the whole COVID season so much. It's also an antioxidant, good for your skin, even for pregnant females. It prevents early morning sickness, the morning sickness, even nausea. And for the menopausal women, moms, it can help in weight loss, it can help with their arthritis, it lowers your blood sugar, and good for your heart, good for your indigestion, as well as for the young teenage girls, it's good for the menstrual pain. So any days, if I have to vote, this is my drink for today. So go for it. It's yum. It's surely yum. So that's how I've decided. I'm going to welcome the spring and the hot season with my ginger ale. And besides that, like when I was talking about the womb, and there's a book I was reading about, that's a pediatrics book about parenting from the womb to adolescence. So what with my schedule, I realize that it's not just a working mom who's a 9-to-5 mom. Every mom is a 9-to-5 mom, and so I devised a 9-to-5 table for myself, which I have been trying to follow this Feb. So my table for Feb, because the earlier table I said no, I don't have that much time, and then my 9-to-5 table, which I'll just show to you, I'll share with you. So what I have done here is my timing. I'm trying to is get up at 5, because I need 4 hours for myself. So 5 to 9 a.m. is me time, and that is for workout with a will to win. So my workouts, they are not always a workout, and sometimes they might just be a walk, but I need to tick the W of workout. So that is again my acronym I'm coming to. So it's my WOMB acronym, where W is for my workout and walks, which I try to do, and O is for organizing the orchestra, which starts when the household wakes up. So before the household wakes up, or before my consultations or my patients they start, I need to organize my day. So that is my W is for my workout, O is for my organizing, my orchestra. I'll share with you my organization chart, what I'm trying to do. And what I feel most important is you should organize it honestly, honoring oneself. One should not feel guilty that if you're giving time to yourself for relaxing or dancing or whatever, or say maybe seeing a movie as such, the real orchestra time starts at 9 a.m. So 9 to 5 is when it's the orchestra. You might be running for work, you might be organizing things, the kitchen or the general mayhem, what happens. So that is, you are just conducting the orchestra and seeing that it goes in a smooth, from the kitchen to your car garage to your kids, their school sashels and everything, because now schools have started again. Even after you return back, if it's 5 p.m., the orchestra doesn't end here for a mom. It continues. Only thing, it's got a new tone which is called the family time. A family time for moms might be the famish time when you are actually just running hard to reach the finish line. But and I can't understand when it's going to be 9 p.m. Why has it always been that is the time when kids they realize that they need some stationery urgently tomorrow morning, or they need that new urgent school dress, that pair of socks they need. So that is something I can't understand. Or they need that a higher size of shoe. It's always at 9 p.m. So be prepared when you're just going to reach the finish line. Your kids will come up with something. So keep the 5 to 9 p.m. also in your organization schedule. But 9 p.m. please announce to the world that that is your recharge time. It's not just mobiles who need to be recharged, it's moms who need to be recharged. So 9 p.m. is the time I have started keeping for myself, and that I call is my recharge time. So that is my M for music, to meditate and motivate myself. I put on the music and I don't feel guilty because I'm not able to enjoy the music. And for me, meditation is not always going to a different zone altogether. It's just enjoying my company. So just enjoying myself and feeling happy of that I've reached the finish line is something which helps me meditate well. So that is my M for music, to meditate and motivate. And B is for booking my bedtime and announcing to the world that that's my bedtime. And not just booking the bedtime, I actually do keep some books with me by my bed. So these days I'm reading about The Secrets and Some Manager besides my professional books. So my bedside, I have a table which is specifically meant for books and not mobiles. So again, if I might revise, because that's what I wanted to tell you. When I get up in the morning and when I try to put the kettle on the gas for my tea, what I also try to take out is my kettle for my workout. So that's something I try to do. And O is the O is for organizing myself. And I have created a table where I put boxes of what all I want to achieve, and I give myself a star. So what you can see is the stars I give myself. I keep it on my computer, and I'm happy if I can have 5 stars. Not that I'm planning to have a 5-star chocolate at the end of it, but yes, sometimes I do deserve it and I do take it. So I need to have had those 5 stars. I've had my workout. I have organized my orchestra for my 9 to 5 timings, be it my work or be it the home front, and the 5 to 9, which is a family time. So after the thing, the M is for motivating myself with music or meditation, and B is for booking my bedtime and reading some book. So bye-bye and thank you. So I believe all us moms, we are inside our womb and we manage our world like our womb. And I think so you all deserve a pat on your back. Stay safe, enjoy a good drink like my ginger ale, and hope to see you all fresh and happy and your kids energetic without the energy drinks. Bye-bye.